Tutor Mentor Institute LLC blog, Saturday, August 11th, 2018. Value of Tutor Mentor Program Alumni Update. I started volunteering in a Tutor Mentor program in Chicago in 1973. That's when I first started meeting weekly with Leo Hall, a fourth grade boy living in community grade public housing near the Montgomery Ward headquarters where I was starting an advertising career. I became the leader of that program in 1975 and continued through mid-1992. Then I and a few other volunteers formed TutorMentor Connections to help kids who aged out of the first program at the end of 6th grade have similar support as they moved from 7th grade through high school. I led that program till mid-2011. As we created the Direct Service Program in 1993, we also created the TutorMentor Connection to help similar programs grow in all parts of Chicago and to try to increase visibility and the flow of operating dollars to all programs, including the TutorMentor Connections program. I still lead that strategy through TutorMentor Institute LLC. In all of my blog articles, I include graphics and visualizations such as this one, where I use a map to illustrate all the places where TutorMentor programs are leaded. If you click on the graphic, you get an enlargement such as this one. So the colored areas are areas of high poverty. The oil well is a symbol of a long-term program that starts reaching kids in elementary school and stays connected to them all the way through high school and on into their adult lives. This graphic indicates the network of support that each program needs to be able to get all of the resources and ideas and talent they need to operate for many years. I call it the village. It takes a village to raise a child, and this type of support is needed for every program, not just a single program and not just for the one program we were starting. I use this blog to try to share my experiences and those of others, and by pointing to a list of program websites that I've been maintaining since 1993. If you click on this link, it will go to this website, and if you scroll down like I'm doing, it'll take you to a section where I show programs based on where they are in the city of Chicago, like the central part, the south central part, the north part. If you click into any one of those, then it will open up to a listing of the different organizations in that part of the city. If you click on the website, then it goes to their organization website where they tell the story of what they're doing. With this information, parents, volunteers, and donors hopefully can find and learn to support different programs in different parts of the city. At the TutorMentor Connections program, we maintained a blog from mid-2000 through 2011 that was a daily journal of what was happening in the program. I was scrolling through it today looking for information about one of the activities when I came across a message from Leo posted in 2006. I reposted it below. I'll read it to you. Hi, I'm Leo Hall, Dan Bassel's tutee and friend. Today I got an email from my friend and former tutor, Dan Bassel, about the graduation ceremony going on tonight. It made me think about when I graduated from MWTP, or Montgomery Ward Tutoring Program, or what some of you may call TutorMentor Connections. See, I was Dan's first tutee way back in 1970. It's been that long ago. I honestly cannot remember. But ask Dan about the one kid that changed his life, and he will probably mention me, or maybe his daughter and son first, and then me. But I digress. As a former tutee and volunteer, I want to say that you all have a great program working on your behalf. When I graduated from the program, it only went to 6th grade, but you all get to stay until senior year of high school. That is so cool. Because high school could be a very stressful time in your life. I should know. I went to one of the largest high schools in the state, Lane Technical High School, graduated with 1,000 students, so I was basically a number. But the things I learned from Dan and the tutoring program really kept my head on straight. See, Dan was at every major event in my life, with the exception of the births of my children. Now, how many people do you know who would travel all over the country to see you graduate from college and then come back to see you get married? With the gas prices today, I'd only expect a card. Dan has been my mentor and friend for over 30 years, and I really respect his opinion on things. I also like what he's done for the children of Cabrini Green and the children of Chicago, Illinois, but especially the children of Cabrini Green. Dan has taken a lot of heat from a lot of people, and he kept going. So you all are the fruits of his labor. After graduating from high school, I went to Memphis State University and graduated in 1988 on the dean's list with a bachelor's degree in engineering. I now have 2 sons and am a movie producer and director. A lot of what I do with people is what Dan used to do with me. That is mentor them. Teach them how to make good decisions and trust and believe in themselves. Presently, I'm on the set of my new movie, and I asked Dan to send me some Cabrini Connection products, t-shirts and stuff, so that my cast can wear them on the set. You never know, you may see Cabrini Connections on the big screen real soon. Well, time to get back on set, but I wanted to say this. Keep your head up and never forget where you came from and the people that got you there. Thanks, Dan and Montgomery Ward Tutoring Program, for everything you have done for me. Leo Hall. In 2014, Leo invited me to Nashville, Tennessee to celebrate his 50th birthday. He paid all my expenses. I wrote this article, if you click the link, following that trip. This is myself and Leo just a few years ago. The testimony by Leo is one of several alumni articles posted on the Cabrini blog. If you click this link, you can go to that and read those. I encourage you to read them. It's these stories which I've experienced over and over for more than 35 years, which drives my passion to help make well-organized, non-school, volunteer-based tutor mentor programs available in more places. If you browse the Chicago programs list, that's this one right here, or this section, which is a different part of the library, which shows programs in other states beyond Illinois, you can find many who also have stories from their alumni. I was just looking at this page on the Higher Achievement website in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, which has more than 40 stories. Can these convince you to become strategically involved in helping these programs continue to do good work, while helping new programs start where more are needed? That's my goal. I've been reaching out to alumni and to others to help me rebuild the TutorMentor Connection and carry it forward into the next decade, with them as leaders and people writing articles like this, or creating videos to read my blog articles, or their own. And while a few have begun to show interest, there's still no new leadership team in place. So I've been also asking for financial help to keep me going, to pay the bills. If you click here, you can find a page with contributor information. Or if you'd just like to get involved and know more, introduce yourself with a message in the comment box, or connect with me on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Here's some places where you can connect with me. The www.tutormentorexchange.net or the www.tutormentorconnection.org. The blog is TutorMentorBlogspot.com. Another blog is mappingforjustice.blogspot.com. The Tutor Mentor Conference website, which we held from 1994 through 2015, and the TutorMentorConnection.ning.com site. This is a test to see how this screen capture technology would work and how I or others might read articles I've written on this blog since 2015. I hope you found it valuable and useful, and that it'll prompt you to go to the blog and read more of the articles and dig into the links that I point to. Until next time, thank you. Have a good day.